Darn yarns. Carlton by 14. You know what happens, darn yarns, when you tip Carlton in a game like this, huh? You know what happens when you tip Carlton to beat the mighty Fighting Hawks in 2025, huh, darn yarns? You just made a list. Stupid idiots. How dare you? I'd understand if it was Collingwood. You tipped Carlton to beat us? How dare you? I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Western Bulldogs by 16. Margin a bit off, but at least you got the winner. Got hold of the wrong mouse there. Sydney by 31. Normally I'd let you off because Sydney are frauds, but because you tipped Carlton to beat Hawthorn, I can no longer do that. Excuse me? Excuse me? How has he tipped both teams? So he's tipped Sydney to beat the Giants by 31, but the Giants to beat Sydney simultaneously by 23. I don't understand. What? My mind is blown right now. The two Sydney derbies on the same day, apparently. What's going on? Is he tipped one game from early in the season? Is that what happened? He put a late tip in? What on earth is this, man? Just for that stupidity, another 10 times. You're on 12 now. You're on thin ice, mister. You're on thin ice. I would have let you off a bit if you tipped Hawthorn, but you couldn't even do that. Yeah, silly goose. Man tipped two teams in the same game. Is he good? No, he's not. Gold Coast by 4. Not the margin, but a good tip. Fremantle by 89. Again, not 39, sorry. That's actually pretty good. Only 10 points off. Adelaide by 21. Yeah, just a few points off. Just a few points off. Collingwood by 37. Just 1 point off there. St Kilda by 14. Pretty good tip in the end. Didn't look good until the last quarter. You missed North Geelong, mate. That's another 3 times. I do not like missed tips. It shows a lack of trust. You even edited the comment. You could have edited it more to add your tips in, mate, but you didn't do that. But only 15 times. Only 15 times. Ahoy, ahoy! We have got the tips from Ben Parsons, ahoy. AFL round 20 tips. Hawthorn versus Carlton. Hawthorn. It's a big game for Carlton too, with Sam Doherty retiring. And he means a lot to Carlton given his history, but I think the Hawks will be too strong. You see, darn yarns? This is how you tip smart. Even he knows, even though he doesn't like Hawthorn at all, he hates Hawthorn, but even he knows that Carlton will not beat Hawthorn. Get it, darn yarns? Get it? Yeah. Essendon versus Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs, flat track bullies, as the experts say. So yeah, easy win. I also said that in the video. So maybe I'm an expert too, eh? Just say yes. Just say yes. Do you know this is Sydney? I feel that with key players back, they can do enough to win. I'm going to let you off because Sydney are stupid idiots, but I'm watching you, Ben. I'm watching you. Gold Coast versus Brisbane. Brisbane, they have the wood over the Suns, and Brisbane are a fantastic side. They have the wood. It's not about having the wood. It's how you use the wood. That sounds sus, but Gold Coast use their wood better. Yeah. You're on the list. Fremantle versus West Coast. Fremantle. They beat my boys last week. Cry, cry, cry. So I think for them to solidify a final spot, a win here is a must. North Melbourne versus Geelong. Geelong, next. Concise tips. Straight to the point with the second one now. I love it was in the same paragraph as well. I'm just like, wait, what? Why is it in the same paragraph? Yeah, I understand why now. Adelaide versus Port Adelaide. Adelaide, it will be Ken's last showdown as Port coach, but Adelaide have motivation to finish Port off for good. Oh, they finished Port off, all right. They did something. I chose the right day to miss the games. I went to watch Fantastic Four instead of watching these games, and I made the right decision, quite clearly. But yeah, whoa, the camera moved. Whoa, the list is powerful. The list moved the camera. The power of the list. Do not underestimate the list. Collingwood versus Richmond. Collingwood, obviously. Tough loss last week. A win is a must. And the win was mustered up. St Kilda versus Melbourne. St Kilda. Not sure why, but I think the Saints can win. Opportunity to build depth for 2026. I bet you were shaking a little bit after three-quarter time. But the Saints came good in the end. So in the end, it turned out to be a great tip. So fair enough. You're on the list just once. Just once. Wow. That's crazy. We still got a very speedy dragon. So you still hit Carlton more, right? Hee. More than Collingwood? No. But if they beat us this weekend, I would have, yes. Hawks by 24. It says 3 days ago. So I don't know if I trust it yet. YouTube, for some reason, stopped sending me emails about comments now. I don't know why. Can someone verify this comment was before the game? Because it says 3 days ago and I'm perplexed. Because, well, it's Monday technically now, but it's Sunday night. So Thursday morning was this game for me, which is more than 3 days ago, 3.5. I don't know if I trust it. We shall give him the benefit of the doubt, but what we'll not do is give him a free pass, just in case it is just in case he said it after the game. Dogs by 72, pretty good. Giants by 6, margin a bit off, but fine. Lions by 12, that one's wrong. That one's definitely wrong. A very speedy dragon. You just made the list. Freo by 95, not bad. Cats by 58, not bad. So you could have switched the two margins around and that would look a lot better. But either way, you got both correct. Crows by 14, should have gone way higher, mate. Pies by 36. You know what? That one can be verified as, yes, you actually got that exactly correct. Which means you will get a pass for the D's tip. Journalist once, along with Ben and the Brisbane Lions. So, top of the list are Melbourne, 186 times. Second are Port Adelaide, 98 times. Third are Sydney, 35 times. Fourth is Ethan, 30 times. And fifth is Darn Yarns, 15 times. That's it. Wow, that's going to be like 2 episodes max. Maybe 3. Hopefully, you'll start to see these before round 21 starts. Hopefully. But no promises just yet. Because life, at the moment, is a bit busy. As you would expect after moving home. The hard work doesn't stop when you move in. So the last thing anyone needs to do is cause me enough stress to turn this camera on again and put you on that list. Don't you dare. The lesson of the month is don't be a stupid idiot. Nice and simple.
You just made the list! 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 You just made the list!